Hello and welcome to the Party Center Speaks podcast. This is the podcast for family entertainment center and event venue owners, operators, managers, and staffers looking to grow their businesses. So, if you want to learn more about increasing booking parties, facility operations, and more, this podcast is for you. My name is Nydia Milton, and I am the Client Relationship and Marketing Coordinator here at Party Center Software. In this episode of Party Center Speaks, we're diving into a highly fun and profitable topic: party add-ons and upselling. So, from extra maybe decorations or character appearances, food packages, and more, whatever you can upsell, we'll be talking about all of that. So, offering the right extras not only delight your guests, but significantly boost your revenue. So, I am thrilled to introduce my guest on today's episode, Bekah Elliot. Bekah is the general manager at Kidzone in Powell, Tennessee, a very popular indoor playground and family entertainment center that offers a fun, safe environment for children to play, explore, and celebrate. So, with a strong emphasis on exceptional customer service and unforgettable parties, Bekah and her team know exactly what it takes to turn a simple party into a standout experience. Bekah, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Awesome. So let's start with the basics. Bekah,
Okay.
when it comes to a birthday party at Kidzone, what are some of the most popular add-ons that you offer right now?
So, our number one add on right now is we have a birthday sign add on. And we've actually partnered with a local company called Sign My Yard Knox. And he does outdoor yard signs typically. But we've created these stands to have indoors. And so now we can offer those signs indoors for parties as well.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. And I love how those signs, they probably add extra value without a ton of operational complexity, I'd imagine. So in your experience, how has these add-ons impacted guest satisfaction and overall experience without, causing too much trouble with the team?
Yeah, it's super simple setup. They typically set the sign up during the party setup. It's out of the way and it adds a whole another level of decorations that you just can't get anywhere. You don't have to put it up. You don't have to take it down. Um, it. You add it to all your pictures. It's got your kid's name, their age, the theme that matches your party. It is really it's the decoration that's the easiest as possible and
Mm.
it's reusable.
Perfect. And that's such a smart flow. So, do you have any favorite scripts or techniques that you use when you're trying to sell these like signs and upgrades?
Not a favorite. We just push those as much as possible to show, all the different themes that are available. Definitely mentioning it to our parties that are coming up as they're booking, hey, we can definitely add this on. We have the same theme already in stock. Um, just, and some themes are not like a specific theme. It could be a color theme. It could be, girl versus boy. It doesn't have to be very specific. It could be all your favorite things: flowers, dogs, cats, trucks, whatever you think of. And it just adds something like, you know, that all the guests will want to take a picture with, and then everybody's looking back and like, oh yeah, that's the party, that was the day, that's the age, it has all the things.
Yeah, that sounds super fun. So, when you were first starting out with your signs, was it kind of surprising in terms of like popularity or ROI, or did you expect them to be a hit?
It was kind of slow at first because most people, didn't expect to see them inside. They're like, oh, they'll put it outside in the parking lot. No, we're
Mm.
putting it inside, up front and center. We want all the kids to see it, birthday child to see it. Um, and it once that happened, then we could say, okay, we offer so much more. This is just a peek at what we have.
Mm. Nice. And so, with the signs, are there any other, could you imagine new add-ons or experiences that you would test out or launch in the future, or would you all stick with the signs?
It does kind of open doors for some other options because you have the big marquee signs, and then um, we have it kind of also helps with banners. We can do a custom banner as well. We have a person that does that here too. Um, so it shows, we do have other options available. At least gets the conversation started on add-ons, and that's what you want.
Yeah, exactly. And so for other maybe indoor playground or even just FEC owners and managers in general, who might be listening, what would you say or what's good advice to start when you're trying to upsell? Because maybe they haven't started upselling yet or they're kind of like, kind of weary of it. How would you say like any advice to get them started?
I wish someone would have told me this when I started because when I first opened, I offered, every theme, every color, you name it, I wanted to have an add on for it. And it was a lot all at once. I wish I would have picked maybe 1 to 3 add ons that I could easily keep in stock and have on hand all the time and, start from there and push those as much as possible and then say, okay, now I know how to schedule it, how to get my employees to set it up, make sure the communication is there, and then slowly add more add ons as I'm comfortable.
That makes sense. So start slow and then grow and kind of don't bite off more than you can chew in a way.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was just my personal experience. I hit the ground running as soon as I opened, and we had some fails there for a minute. And so it took a lot of communication. And I was learning to run this type of business and train employees as well. Um, so I think I was just underprepared because I'm new to this type of business. And I wish someone would have told me that.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And look, now you're telling everyone else, so
Yeah,
that's
it's a
perfect.
little nerve wracking.
Yeah. Well, do you have any stories that you could share about how the science just made kids light up, go crazy? Any nice experiences that you've had maybe recently?
I've actually got one coming up this Sunday, and it's a repeat customer. This is probably the third, possibly the fourth. I'd have to look. Birthday that they've had with us. They do a sign every single time.
Oh,
It always matches their theme, and that child knows it's going to be there, and they know it's going to say their name, and it's the best thing ever because it's all about them that day.
yeah.
Um, and so there's usually lots of pictures, and it's just a good memory. It really does make a sweet memory.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. And hey, it's all about listening to your customers and delivering that wow factor. And hey, it helps your business too. So thank
Right.
you. Thank you. And that sounds lovely. Thank you, Becca, for being on our show. We appreciate
Thank
your
you.
time. And thank you to our listeners for tuning into this episode of Party Center Speaks. I hope that what we shared today was useful for all family entertainment centers and venues everywhere. If you have any feedback or any topics that you'd like for us to discuss, be sure to email marketing@partycentersoftware.com. This podcast is a weekly podcast, so you can expect episodes every Thursday. Party Center Speaks is powered by Party Center Software. We are a facility management tool that helps family entertainment centers and event venues book more parties and manage their facilities. We also offer marketing services such as custom website design, digital advertising, SEO services, marketing automations, and social media assistance. This is all to help you expand your reach and grow traffic. If you'd like to learn more about us or our vendor program, head on over to partycentersoftware.com and be sure to give us a follow at Party Center Software on Facebook,
Thank you.
Instagram, Pinterest, and LinkedIn, and at Party Center Soft on X. Until next time, thanks for listening.